Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Steffi. I have a question for you. Do you have the freedom that you thought you would have when you started your business? Well, I brought a prop. This is my prop. This is my newest hiking boot, and I'm about to go trekking in Nepal. I'm super excited. And I'm leaving on Thursday night, and I'm going to be gone for 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks. Yeah. Can your business survive, even thrive, for 2.5 weeks without you being there? That's a great question. Think about why you started your business. I don't know about you, but I started it because I really had several reasons. One, I really didn't want to be an employee anymore. I had all these entrepreneurial ideas that were just bubbling over, and I really, that's what I wanted to do, was the next step for me. I had been basically entrepreneurial within a company, but now I wanted to do it in my own company. And when I first did, I sucked. I mean, it was bad. I couldn't find client to save my life almost. Anyhow, but I learned. And, the thing is, I work with a lot of business owners who say, man, I wanted the impact, but I also wanted freedom. And I have the impact and I want more impact, but I can not take very much time off at all. So it's ironic that we might leave a job because we feel the restrictions of that job, that people tell us what to do and when to be there and how much vacation to take. But then when we start our own business, all of a sudden, we work way harder than we ever did, even though you probably work pretty hard as an employee too, because you're ambitious. But it's just kind of ironic, right? You are an even harder boss to work for than any other boss you ever had. And when it comes to fulfilling a childhood dream, which in my case is one of them is trekking in Nepal, it may seem like you can't do it, but you can. And the question is, how can you? Well, you may have heard me talk about this before, but essentially, there is knowledge in your brain that other people need. And that is what keeps you from, would be my guess, from being able to just take off and do some other things that you wanted to do. Because as much as we love our work, there are other things in life as well. I mean, one of the strong reasons for me to start my own business on the personal side is my family. Uh, our son is now 14, almost 15, and I didn't want to work somewhere else where I didn't have the freedom to be there with our son when I wanted to be there. And I've met a lot of business owners who are, it's a real pain point for them. The kids are starting to say, "Wait, who are you? We never see you." That's bad. Uh, so there is a song I'm trying to remember now, "Cats in the Cradle," I think it's called. That just makes me choke up every time I hear it, and it's about that, about not having time with your family. So, and then of course there's other things. Like I meet plenty of business owners who start off really innovative, and then as as they have so much knowledge that is needed by so many people, they're putting out fires all the time. They're saying, "Oh, do this here, do that there, do that there," and they can't they can't even work on creative and innovative things nearly to the extent that they would like to, or that even would benefit the business to stay at the cutting edge. That's another really big problem. So, what can you do about it? You need to think about, what is it that I'm not delegating that with the right training I could be delegating? I know that's a tough one, because the thing is that so much of what we're not delegating, for a reason. Because we have tried to teach it to other people, but somehow it's not worked out very well. And the reason for that is clear. There are some things that are unconscious competence, meaning you know it, you do it, but you can't think of it when you're teaching other people. This happens to me all the time. For example, my husband, he's amazing with cooking. But early on in our marriage, he would say sometimes, Steph, can you finish off the cooking of the yada yada I just started? And I said, whoa, wait, don't go. But he would give me 5 things to do, and I would do those 5 things. And he'd come back and say, wait, did you do this? And this, and this? And I'd say, no, you didn't tell me that. You told me 5 things. I did those 5 things. Well, everybody knows to do this, this, and this also. But I say, no, not everybody knows how to do that. And so that's one problem. So you're not delegating probably some things that you could be delegating because you don't know how to teach it. And you don't know how to teach it because some of the steps are in your subconscious, in your unconscious. It's unconscious competence. Then, of course, there might be also the problem that you're having an issue to let go. If that's the case, then maybe you need to weigh, what is that balance between control on one hand and freedom on the other, and when it's freedom, what is that freedom for you? Is it time with family? Is it, your childhood dream, or is it, to stay at the innovative edge of things in your field, or maybe some combination of all 3, most likely. And then there could be some other reasons. But I think 2 reasons is enough for today. So I'm going to go trekking in Nepal, as I said, on Thursday. I will do my best to actually chime in live at some point during that trip. And I will conduct a Q&A, an interactive live Q&A when I come back in early April. So if you're interested in that, please message me, give me your email address, and I will invite you to that. All right, with that, trek on and enjoy some freedom, okay?